Gabriella likes to make people guess her age. She gives them this clue. Add 13 to the product of 3 and the sum of my age and 2, and you get a number greater than my height in inches. What are possible ages for Gabriella? Graph the solution.
First, we have to build our inequality. In this case, instead of using 55 inches for her height, I'm going to use 58 inches for her height. So that's going to be on one side of the inequality by itself. So I'll put 58 on this side. Now to figure out what goes on the other side, you have to read the clue. It says add 13 to the product of 3. So we have to add 13 to a product of 3. So I'm going to add 13 to the product, which means multiplication. So I'm going to be multiplying something by 3. And then it says, and the sum of my age and 2. So I'm going to be adding 2 to whatever her age is. And it's unknown, so you can use a variable. And I'll use A to represent her age. Now I have to figure out what inequality symbol we're going to use. In this case, it says, and you get a number greater than my height. So her height is 58 inches, and we're going to get a number greater than 58 inches. It didn't say or equal to, so we're not going to put the inequality greater than or equal to. We'll just leave it as greater than. Next, we have to start simplifying. So you follow the order of operation, and it tells us to do parentheses first. But if you look here, we can't simplify anything in parentheses. Then you have exponents. We don't have any exponents. Then you have to do multiplication and division going from left to right. So that means we need to distribute this 3 inside of the parentheses. That means I'm going to do 3 times A, which is 3A, and then 3 times positive 2, which is positive 6. Then I'll bring everything else down. Next, I have to do addition and subtraction going from left to right. So I need to combine my like terms, which is positive 6 and positive 13. When I combine that, I get a positive 19. Then I'll bring down the 3A, bring down my greater than symbol and the 58 inches. Now everything is completely simplified, so that means I can start using the order of operation in reverse. That means I have to first start undoing addition and subtraction. And that 19 and that A is connected through addition. So I'm going to subtract 19 on both sides because that's the inverse of addition. This cancels out. I'm left with 3A is greater than, and 58 minus 19 is 39. Now we have to move to undoing multiplication and division. That A and the 3 is connected through multiplication. The inverse of multiplication is division, so I have to divide 3 on both sides of the inequality. Now I'm left with A is greater than, now 3 goes into 3 one time, 3 goes into 9 3 times, so that means my final answer is A is greater than 13. The last step is to graph the solution. I'm going to do a very basic graph with 3 points, my 0, 13, and its opposite. So it's going to be an open circle on 13 because the inequality says greater than, not or equal to. So it's going to be an open circle. Now if you read it correctly, it says A is greater than 13. So I need to go in the greater than direction, which is the right direction, going to the right.